Hey YouTube, hey. So I'm gonna apologize in advance because this video is probably gonna be super duper long. And so if you don't want to watch it, this is your warning to exit out of this video. But if you decide that you want to watch this, today I'm gonna be talking about how to order off of Aliexpress. Ordering off of Aliexpress can be pretty overwhelming if you do not know what you're looking for, because I know how I felt when I got my first order off of Aliexpress. I was like, I don't know what to pick. I don't know what am I looking for. I just know this, that, and the other. And the hair that I got, it was a good choice, but me personally, I wouldn't buy it again. So here we go. I'm just gonna use the hair that I'm gonna be, the example I'm gonna be using is the hair that I bought. So yes, okay. Aliexpress is a company that is based in China, Hong Kong, wherever, in that general area. When you order off of Aliexpress, you can order whatever you want. You can order beauty products, hair, makeup, adult toys, appliances, jewelry, clothing, electronics, anything you want. Aliexpress has it. Even prom dresses. Yes. So whatever you want, you can get. First things first is, if you don't have an account, make an account with Aliexpress. I cannot remember what all they ask, but I know for a fact they ask for your email address, because when I log in, they ask for my email address and they ask for my password. I don't know what else I had to do, but that's what you need to log in with. So ordering hair off of Aliexpress is very overwhelming if you do not know what you're looking for. When you order off Aliexpress, you want to know what type of hair you want, what texture, how many bundles, and so on and so on. I always get body wave, no matter what texture. No matter what type of hair I get, I always get body wave, because you can straighten it, and then if you wanted to, it can curl right back up, and you ain't got to worry about putting a lot of heat on your hair. This is body wave hair, but it's not in its true body wave form, because when I let it dry, I kept touching it and stuff like that. In my last video I made talking about it, it was wet, so I've kind of messed up the curl pattern. Not really messed up, but it's not in its true form. Okay, so when you order off of Aliexpress, I'm just gonna pretend I'm searching Brazilian body wave. So pull it up, they're gonna pull up whatever, and I'm gonna click on this one. Now let me scoot up. This is what the website looks like. This is the picture of your hair, and then I have multiple pictures. This is the price, the name, telling me how many pieces, and then these are the lengths. That is the name of the company, and that blue, this blue right here, is their percentage, and those are the rest of their percentages. And down here is just a contact thing. If the little head thingy thing is orange, that means they're online and you can chat with them right now. If it's not orange, then you can email them and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now, ordering off of Aliexpress, you need to know what pieces are and what lots are. Well, piece, lot. So they'll be like, however many pieces is a lot. So in here it says 4 pieces / lot, which means I'm getting 4 bundles. I always get 4 bundles because I like my hair to be full. But if I don't get 4, I always get 3. I never get 2. So when you order off of Aliexpress, the main thing you need to look for is their positive feedback and their number of orders. The positive feedback, it's always in percentages. It's the 90 percentages, and the 90s that's what you really need to look for. I would never suggest getting anything from a company hair wise that has 80%. I would not do it. Just because you're taking a risk, you're gambling with your money on getting some bad hair. Really. So, never. I've only gotten hair from a 80% company before, and that was this hair. But when I ordered it, it was in the 90s, and when my hair was getting shipped to the United States, it started dropping down to the 80s. So I took a risk, and I really did, because the 18, 20, and the 22, no, the 20 and 22 inch tangled so bad, I had to cut my hair. Like this hair right here, this was 22 inches. This used to be to my butt, and now it's not even past my boobs. So I look at the positive feedback. Under the positive feedback is the detailed rater's sellings out of 5, and they do this as item described, communication, and shipping speed. If it's green, that means it's above average. If it's red, that means it's below average. Now, just because it's red in the detailed sales rating does not mean you should not get the hair. You know, honestly. But okay, so when you come up, you know, some of them might have 5% off and such, like the company I got my hair from. Now when you do that, don't just be like, okay, well they got a sale, let me go buy this. No, because sometimes they put their hair on sale like that because their rating is so low. Well, it's not so low, but it's like low that they're losing customers. So they put a percent on it, so people be like, so people on a budget will be like, oh well, let me get that hair because they have a sale. Don't do that. I mean, if you want to, you can, but you're gambling with your money, in my opinion. But I mean, hey, if you have money to spend, go ahead, do you. I'm not gonna stop you. But if you really want to save your money, I advise you to listen to me. So don't just, you know, my company has a 94.5. That's pretty good. You know, that's pretty good being on a budget wise. Now, yeah, being on budget. Now, the good stuff is like in the 98s, and the 97s, 96. Those are the good ones. But half the time, they hair be hella expensive, and I'm not paying $400 and $500 for some hair when I ain't even got a job. Okay. So, when you pull it up and click on whatever, it'll have, at the top, it'll be history in the last 6 months, and it'll have the stars rating, and this person is a 4 and maybe a 4.5 stars, and it'll tell you the feedback, how many feedback comments, and this is 1,000 and such, 1,756 orders and 7,612 pieces. So whenever you are deciding you want to buy hair, look at the feedback. Before you even purchase the hair, look at the feedback, because if you don't provide feedback in a given amount of time, the feedback is automatically put to 5 stars. So always leave feedback, and whatever you do, do not change your feedback because of the vendor. Some vendors may try to bribe you with money off your next purchase or a free bundle of hair if you change your rating to 5 stars. And do not do it, because a lot of people look at your reviews and decide whether they want to buy your hair. I could be looking at your review, you can give that hair 1 star and say it's a horrible mess, and you take the bribe and you got 5 stars, and I'm looking at yours like, okay, well she likes the hair, I get the hair and it's a piece of poop. Like, no, you know, that's just something you don't do. Keep it 100 all the time. Keep it 100. When you order, it always asks you, you know, how many, you know, it always picks the size, make sure you get the size. Now, going back to feedback, don't just read the first page. read a couple. I read the first 8 and so on. I'm not saying you don't have to read the first 8, but like, you know, read the first page and then skip a couple of pages and click on another page and read them. Read it, like, and just read them all. Just see what they have to say. Because honestly, you know, the first page might be just all good feedback, and then you get to like the 3rd page and it's just straight bad reviews. The hair is horrible, la di da da da. And then you can buy the hair and be like, oh dang, I should have read, you know, so and so. So that's another thing. When you pick your hair and you decide what you want, tell them what you want. Reiterate, I don't know if that's the right word, but pretty much tell them what you want. Even though they know what you want, tell them what you want again. For example, the hair that I bought this hair in 18, 20, 22, and 24. When you buy the hair, you're going to log in. The account is free. You're going to log in. It's going to ask, do you want to leave any comments for the vendor? And yep, you sure do. And you just tell them what you want, basically, again. So I ordered 18, 20, 22, and 24. So I told whoever, I put in the comment, I want virgin Brazilian body wave bundles, unprocessed in, I'm sorry, there's a message popping up on my camera. Okay. Rewind. I told them that I want virgin Brazilian body wave bundles in 18, 20, 22, and 24, unprocessed. Please, whatever you do, do not dye my hair. Simple as that. So you told them you do not want them processed, you don't want it dyed. So then if you get your hair and you put it in the water to do the little check and see if it's processed, and the water starts changing colors, you can open the dispute and they have nothing to say because you told them you didn't want it dyed, you didn't want nothing done to it. So you either you get a full refund, you get more hair, or you keep the hair and you get a partial refund. If you just buy your hair, you don't leave any comments, it's processed, you open a dispute, they can be like, well, you didn't say you didn't want your hair processed, you just placed the order, and then you could be out of money. Another tip is to look at the return policy, because if you don't like the hair, you wanted natural color hair and they send you some blue hair, you might not be able to return it if they don't have the return policy. That's the first thing I check for. I may have the best deal on hair, but if I don't have a return policy, I will not get it, because ain't no telling how that hair gonna come back, and I'm not gonna be able to get my money back if the hair is not how I want it. So basically that's pretty much it. No, hold on, wait a minute. When you get your hair, as soon as you get it, do not click confirm order received or whatever it says. Whatever it says, talking about saying how you got your order, do not click that until your hair is in satisfactory condition. Because if you get your hair, as soon as you get the package in the mail and you hit that and you open it, it's like not what you wanted, you're stuck with it. You can't get a refund and you cannot open a dispute. You always check your hair before you click confirm, because like I said, you can't, once it's done, you're stuck with it. So if they send you blue hair and you wanted natural hair, you're stuck with blue hair and you've lost all your money, because the vendors do not get paid until you confirm the order. So that's just my tip. Just to reset everything, when you get on there, make sure when you're ordering hair you know what you want. Make sure you really read, because sometimes the little caption may say virgin Brazilian, but if you read in the hair type part, because it always describes the hair, it might say Cambodian and then in reality you think you're getting Brazilian, you're getting Cambodian. So make sure you read everything in that nature. But just to reiterate stuff or say stuff, when you're ordering hair, make sure to look at the positive feedback. Make sure it's in the 90s. If it's in the 80s, you're taking a gamble. But I mean, if you want to, go ahead, do you. But make sure it's in the 90s if you want to save your money. When you find the hair that you want, make sure you read the feedback. Make sure, don't just read the first page, read the first couple of pages or skip a couple of pages. And just make sure you read, because that may be the deciding factor on whether you want the hair or not. Check for the return policy. Make sure there is a return policy. Just in case you do not like your hair, you can send it back and you can get your money back. 3, when you are buying your hair, tell them what you want. Don't leave that comment box blank. Tell them, if you don't want your hair dyed or processed, tell them I want virgin, whatever type of hair you want, whatever type of texture you want, in these lengths, and do not dye my hair. Point blank period. And 5, when you get your hair, when you get your order, make sure your hair is in satisfactory condition before you confirm your order. Because once you confirm your order, you cannot open the dispute, you cannot return the hair, you cannot get your money back. You're stuck with it for life unless you can find somebody who wants it. So basically, I think I told you guys everything. Oh, and when you order hair off of Aliexpress, do not get mad at DHL. Well, I mean, you can get mad at DHL. No, let me rephrase this. When you order off of Aliexpress and you are ordering from DHL, prepare to be upset, because half the time DHL does not update their website, does not update your tracking number stuff at all. I ordered my hair on Tuesday. No, I ordered my hair Wednesday of last week. So until today, I kept checking on there to see what happened with my hair. They kept saying, well, my orders, my information is received, which means they know where my stuff is going, but they haven't shipped it yet. So I'm sitting here acting a fool up in my room, like, why ain't these people ship my hair yet? Why? What is taking so long? So I get on there today, about ready to raise HE double hockey stick. Get on there, and they say my hair is in Cincinnati. They updated everything today. They put when it left through the week and stuff like that. So when you order off of DHL, prepare to be upset, because DHL does not update their site. And me personally, I feel like if you're giving me a tracking number to track my package, you need to update your site daily. I don't care how many orders you got. If you had that many, you shouldn't have gave us tracking numbers. Point blank period. But yes. So I really hope my video helps you guys know what to do when you order off of Aliexpress. If not, you can leave a comment below, or you can email me. You can get on my website. Even though I don't get on there, I have all my stuff. Like if somebody were to comment on there, everything comes to my phone, so I can check it from there. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you can put it there, whatever. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have for me. But until next time, stay tuned for the next video, and bye.